Hi, welcome to Approved Detailing. My name is Abby and today we're going to talk about this Rolls-Royce Spectre. Above and beyond what we're actually doing on the car here at Approved, just check out the specification of this car. It is absolutely stunning. I really like how the owners of the car have gone for such a contrast, such a monochrome contrast. And actually on the interior as well, which we'll get some shots of later because we're partway through PPF, they've gone for like a blue color along with the signature Rolls-Royce orange piping as well. Very beautiful inside. So yeah, let's get right to it. So as you guys know, we always endeavour never to remove any badges or panels from any car that we're working on with regards to paint protection film, unless in certain circumstances. And also we do templates with the PPF, so everything is pre-cut except again in special circumstances. So with this car here, this is actually the first Spectre we've worked on here at Approved. Everything is pretty much pre-cut, and what we do is we extend the templates even when it's pre-cut. So we don't actually use completely the original templates pretty much ever. The reason being is because the original templates, they often don't have quite as enough coverage as what we like to do. So for example, where you have the wheel arch here, maybe the coverage doesn't go as far as we've extended the template, so you can't tuck it in quite as far as we'd like it to go, so we just extend this. But as you can see, it's still completely pre-cut. However, when you come to the back side of this car, you have the rear fender here, which as you can see, goes right from the A-pillar all the way back down here. It is the biggest piece on the car, but we've done this manually, so you can see this here. Now, I don't want to shock anyone because, as I say, we do say that we do everything pre-cut where possible, but in special circumstances such as this one, we've done it manual. Why? Because on the original template, there should be a seam around about here. And especially on a white car like this particular car, this would look ugly when it gets a bit dirty. And of course, who wants a seam if we can manage to delete it? So in this scenario, what we've done is we've actually done manual at the back here. But as you can see towards the front, where the PPF is still fresh, so we haven't seamed it down yet, you'll see it's still completely straight there. So it is pre-cut, it's just at the back there where we've got that really big overhang just to avoid the seam there as well. So because our design team are not here at the moment, again, they're resting with the Ramadan hours, we're gonna have to continue this video in a few days' time, but then the car will be finished. I can show you the templates at the same time. But right now, let me leave you with a lovely view of these rims. Aren't they brilliant? So bear in mind, you are gonna see some watermarks on the car because it is Ramadan hours currently. So we are halfway through working on the car, but it's sat here in the evening when our PPF team are at home having a rest. But you can see that this front fender, for example, is on, again, extended with the template, see here. So we just kind of let it cure off a bit before we actually seal that under. And actually talking of templates, let's have a look and see the template on our cutting system. So we're back with our designer, Wendell. How are you, Wendell?
I'm good, ma'am.
Yeah, and if you guys come around here, and I'll just move over here to make some room. I'll just pop this in here a second. So this is the Spectre template, and as you guys know, we actually do extend the templates where possible, sometimes change some areas to delete some seams, things like this. So what have you done with this one, Wendell?
So especially for this front, ma'am, so they have some parts short, so we need to extend to cover some parts.
Okay, so basically with those parts, sometimes the template, even though the full template is on the system of a car, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's 100% or 1,000% accurate, because we should count that many numbers there to make sure it's absolute perfection, right? So what Wendell's saying is he's extend especially around the front, and I think as well, there was a seam we deleted on the rear fender, right?
Yes.
Can you show us, please?
The rear fender, this one. Also this one, ma'am. So this the template they have already cut.
Yeah, so that's the tail light, right?
Yes, but we do one piece only. No, we remove the cutting.
Yeah, so especially that this car is white, although we would do it on any car that we can. This car actually has a seam here underneath the tail light. However, we will manage to do the front part of that panel, let's start again. The first part of that panel was actually done pre-cut, but the rear part we actually did a little bit manual, which we explained to the client as well, to delete the seam, because the seam is ugly, and if we can avoid it, we're going to avoid it. So guys, we're still in the midst but nearing completion for the full car to finish its PPF. So that includes absolutely as much coverage as possible, including all of the parts you can see, like we're just finishing the lower black part there. We've done all the window frames, and also we're going to do the interior as well. So the interior is really an additional thing. If I show you here, for example, if you can see, these are the inner doors where we'll place PPF, because they're a piano black finish, so of course these are going to get naturally scratched even if they're absolutely perfect upon completion of the handover to client. But I can guarantee that the PPF will do some great help with that to keep that kind of perfect and shiny as a Rolls-Royce Spectre should be. Even doing PPF on all the individual spokes of the grille. So guys, today is delivery day. We're about to load the car in recovery. So first time seeing the car under the sun. Wow, doesn't it look absolutely amazing? I can't wait for the owners to see this car. Now we're finished with it, and with the paint protection film, it will continue to have this absolute shine and enhancement about it as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.